All is fair in love and war, but all is never fair with war and pizza. This is MegamanNG, and I welcome you guys back to another TMNT, or rather in this case, Rise of the TMNT episode review. This week we're going to be talking about episode 3A, and yeah, I'm decided that I'm just going to do the whole half review format, because it would be easier for me, and plus, yeah, with the show coming out in September, I have to make sure to review the other halves of what's missing. Today we'll be talking about episode 3A, War and Pizza. I'll provide a summary as well as some of the main points. Let us begin. April O'Neil is working her shift at Albearto's, hoping to successfully pull off a birthday party from start to finish. Sadly, it becomes a complete disaster to the point where the turtles come in to save the day. Knowing her job's on the line, Don does what he can. He upgrades Albearto, and it goes well, albeit a bit too well. But it all goes horrifically wrong when he suffers an electrocution that causes the power to be cut and for it to go all Five Nights at Freddy's self-awareness. It turns the robot into a major threat. With the kids in danger and his job's on the line, the Turtles and April must work together to stop the renegade robots. Can they do so and make it to the end of the party intact? Yeah, this episode is without a doubt really good. This episode 3A with the other episode being newsworthy, which I will be doing a review of that, well, shortly. We learn that in this episode, April has a job, or rather, had a job working at a Chuck E. Cheese-like place called Albearto's. And her job is anything but, because it turns out to be, every time she tries, a party fail. And knowing that her job's on the line, she tries her best. I will commend her for that, she at least tries, but it really wouldn't make one difference when the kids are all a bunch of rowdy, rebellious brats. The main threat for this episode is actually caused by Donnie's own actions. Albeit he did have good intentions. His good intentions were that he were to upgrade Albearto so that way things can go well, but it went a bit too well and it falls badly when he electrocutes himself, and that's when he starts rebelling. Yeah, this goes into Five Nights at Freddy's levels of freakiness. I mean it, this episode in some instances can be really scary because of Albearto. Albearto, surprisingly enough, is voiced by Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob. Now I really can't get SpongeBob out of my head for some reason. This episode is truly action-packed. It was truly action-packed, especially during the later parts of the episode where the Turtles and April had to take down the rebelling robots. And even though they put up a heck of a good fight, and there were some bits that were rather hilarious, it ends as well as you'd expect, with Donnie being the one that has to provide the birthday cake with the birthday song and all that, and April just comes in and bashes it. It surprisingly goes as well as you expect, and yeah, it was nuts. The highlight for me personally was the huge battle at the end, where the Turtles and April not only have to deal with Albearto and the renegade robots, but also have to make sure that the kids are safe. Because yeah, if things go wrong and the kids ends up in danger, let's just say it will not be a pretty sight. It was pretty awesome, but it was also hilariously funny, and you get to see the Turtles doing all sorts of different things just to stop the bots. With one instance being like Mikey throwing a huge swat of balls at the enemy. It's just rather humorous and hilarious. Another favorite moment personally for me was like the huge battle when the battle between Leo and Albearto. Leo tries his best, but Albearto's too much, and it gets to the point where the Turtles get whacked. They got beat by this guy, and they got beat by him hard. And even though the episode, or rather everything how it goes, it ends up going well with the kids saying it's best party ever, sadly, April loses her job. Does it matter? Not really. The episode was awesome. The animation, I don't know why, but the animation is just so good. I really love it. I'm really liking the series more and more because of the animation. And sure, there are some times where the episode does get a bit stupid in some instances, but it's mostly played out for laughs. Though I will give Don credit where credit is due in trying to set things right. If only he had any idea that it would all go horrifically wrong. But yeah, I really loved the episode a lot. It was pretty fun, pretty straightforward, and for 11 minutes, it was awesome. The episode for me personally gets an 8 out of 10. Very good, very awesome episode. It was a pretty good one. The animation was solid. Some of the bits were really funny. Nice hearing Tom Kenny voicing some kind of animatronic robot that just goes into an insane warpath. I'm getting Five Nights at Freddy's vibes. And an ending that was just rather humorous. It really was, because even though despite their best efforts, April gets fired. What more could you do? Now here's the deal. Next review will be the episode Newsworthy. And since this is part of the sneak peek, I'm going to keep those reviews separate. Once we move on to the other episodes, they'll become like either full-fledged 12-minute reviews where I cover both of the segments, or I'll just have it be 2 separate reviews where you each get 2 reviews for the price of 1. It'll be a lot of work for me, but it'll be worth it all the same. My review for it will be in the description below. I want to ask you, what do you guys think of the episode? Let me know in the comments what you think. And yes, you can watch them at nick.com. It's all part of a sneak peek to get people hyped for the 2018 series that's coming out on September 17th. I'm looking forward to the show when it comes out. Trust me, I really am. So that's pretty much going to be it for this review of Rise of the TMNT. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and more importantly, click on the bell. Share this video around. Get people interested in my reviews. Who knows, you might get interested in the show. I will see you later when I review Newsworthy. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. Cowabunga!